Hello, all my dear friends. It has been a while, long time. And yeah, we have had a sad person that sort of claimed I was not behaving, but lucky they found out. Hello, Joey, that my channel was clean enough, so all charges are removed from me. Hello, Katie. Oh, so I got released yesterday. Thank you, Janet. So great to see you too, and Kathy, and Joey, and it must be early. I am actually in my chicken dumpling suit. Hello, Clara. Good to see you. So, and I'm so happy that I'm back. And as you can see, I got very... Oh, thank you, Joey. I am doing okay, Jane. Thank you. And I sure hope all of you are doing okay too, that you still are in good spirit. So, and I have been having a doctor to fix a little bit on my arm, but I can do like this now and like this. So it is wonderful. I can even hold my soup with my left hand now. And so much welcome to my channel. Oh, you're making a cover? Yeah, I have been stalking you girls to make some things. Hello, Yadel, Clara, and oh my, I have a lot of wonderful people. So it is wonderful. Here in Denmark, it's a little cold, freezing, windy. Yeah, it has been a while. We have seen you. Like Janet also. Hello, Janet. Jane. Oh, I can't tell you how much I have missed you. Hello, Kathleen. Oh, my love, all of you. And as you can see, I am wearing Kathleen's Happy Mail. I sort of live in it. It's so beautiful and decent. Hello, Sherry. And welcome, wonderful people. See, now I can't have it here. Yeah, it's so wonderful, and I can understand you have been very crafty, and I have also heard that. Oh no, Janet, I'm so sad to hear that. Oh, thank you, Yaldi. Oh, yeah, sending prayers. Kathleen, how is your little baby? We spoke in the phone yesterday. I hope it went well with your little fur baby. I have been praying and thinking a lot about you. Thank you, Kathleen, dear. Yeah, I love them. These are my colors. I mean, yeah, and we'll keep Janet in our prayers. I mean, the nature. Oh, oh no, Kathleen. Oh, let's pray that it is that, and thank you, Yaddle. I got it. It's a dress I got in a Happy Mail from Kathleen. See, it is a long, very lovely dress. I know you will. And I'm so happy that it was a good doctor. Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry for me eating, but it's so cold. So I simply have made some chicken soup with noodles and some tiny egg dumplings that we make here in Scandinavia. These are called soup dumplings. They are made of flour and butter and eggs. And then it is made into a dough that is flavored with nutmeg. Yes, I am. I mean, it is when I have time, to sit down. Sometimes you have a lot of things. And, I think, okay, I have to sit down and talk. Then I can take my lunch break. But it's so wonderful to see you. And yeah, I am feeling better. Okay. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know there was a channel for people to eat. Mm. No. Also because here in Denmark it's supper time. And I know you girls are in morning. 10 cheeseburgers? How can you eat 10 cheeseburgers? Hello, Jimmy. Really, that's I mean that is food waste, isn't it? I mean that is so greedy. If you eat 10 cheeseburgers, of course, if my son would say, Katie, if this is a McDonald's cheeseburger, you need about 20 to feel your stomach is full. And I looked at him and he said, yeah, Mom, there is no nutrition. Hello, Mary Forrester. So nice to see you. It has been a while. I'm so glad to come. You come and say hello. Yeah. And welcome back in the club, Mary. Oh, it was McDonald's nasty. Yuck. I can assure you, don't challenge me to eat anything. I am not going to do it. Nope. So I am not so sure about that. But I do know there's a lot of these crazy challenge around here. So and I say please, thank you. No. So, but my God, I have praying. I mean, I have been thinking about you. I have followed you. I mean, it has been horrible 3 weeks almost because of a sad person, but that's how it sometimes is. So, and I'm so happy to be back and to see you girls. And guys, if I don't know if we have a mail, but all my lovely friends. So yeah, and I can see you are preparing for Christmas. Mm. Thank you, Kathleen. And I have been making, I am going to show you. This is an exercise, but it hurts like hell. But I want to show you something. And these are actually what we have made in the church. As you can see, these are crocheted angels for Christmas trees. So that's what we have been doing here in the winter. As I told you, I was able to sort of very careful hold my arm in a string like that and trying to crochet. Thank you, girls. So these are going to be for Christmas cards. Yes, my poor chicken wing. And I'm so happy, Kathleen, you got your surgery and it is helping you, hopefully. And just stick onto it. I mean, sometimes people say, I also have a kid called McGranny. She said, "Can you cook? Can you mend this?" And said, "No, I can't do that. I have a broken chicken wing." So it's like these poor kids. I mean, it is really hard for them. Yeah. Oh yes, it has a long way to go. Yeah. So, and the saddest thing I have to tell you, two of my mail are gone lost. And one of them were for Sherry, the pattern. It seems that Post Denmark has lost, they said about 50 kilogram of mail. I don't know how they have lost it, but I'll ship a new one and find you again, Sherry. Hi, Lynn. So good to see you. Welcome. Yeah. So these are for Christmas cards. Yes. Maybe I should show you one day how these are crocheted. How you crochet a Christmas angel. So yeah, me too, Sherry. Oh, I don't know what happened to the post service here. I mean, it's sad. So hello, PM D. So and thank you for your thumbs ups. But we'll figure it out, Sherry. I think I got you on my phone, so we can call each other. So I can check you on my phone. I don't even know. That was me going live here. So it is so chilly. I can even hear the wind blow. And I want to say I have been prayed for America and all of you people. I mean, you girls are living very tough. Yeah, it is cold. And you must have lost a lot of your crops. And I mean, with all that floating, we talked about it. I mean, and fire, people losing their homes. It has been so sad. Um, so I am going to see. I mean, when I hear some here in the Nordic, complain, I tell them, you know what? You're a lucky person. I mean, we don't have these horrible weather conditions. Yes, we have stormy right now. It is raining, it is windy. I can see even with my windows closed, the curtain is moving. But compared to yours, no, we are lucky. Yeah. Oh my God. Prayers for Cindy, Rain Girl. Yes, I read about it. I have sent prayers. I mean, this is horrible. I mean, this is so horrible. My thoughts have been with her, and I am praying that no lives are taking. I mean, I know it's hard to say that it is dead things you have to consider. It is materials. I mean, it is replaceable. A life is not replaceable. Yeah, that is horrible, Jimmy. And the saddest thing is that is only have to take one stupidity action to, I mean, burn down an entire town. Yeah, I was saying that, Lynn. It was not only Paradise, the wealthy ones. It was, you know, I was sad because they didn't. They were so busy to talk about the famous people that lost their homes, and I said, what about the poor people? I mean, what about all of us ordinary people that loses our home? We can't afford to live in an expensive motel or hotel. They are missing. I mean, how about us? I mean, yeah, so sad to hear they're missing. And the saddest part is that maybe a lot of them, I mean, will not be found because they said the fire was so strong. So, I mean, there will have been nothing left of a human being. Um, and that makes me even more shivering and sad because now we have some loved ones that go and seek for their dear families. It is so awful. Yeah, I hope I said hello to you, Clara. Okay, they have dogs for searching. Yeah. But you know what? I think if we pray and we will find some of them alive in a homeless camp somewhere. And I think we should stick to the Lord and say they will be there. But I mean, have faith. Yeah, the most of them were retired. They're old people. Um, and that's make it even more sad. And I also know something that some people, I mean, yeah. Okay, it went from 1200 to 640. So that means it's only 640 people missing now. That is a, I know it may be awful, but that is a relief. Yeah. So it is really, we live in times, I mean, yeah, it is absolutely one too many. Yeah. And yes, Jimmy, I mean, I have been thinking a lot about Rain Girl and all the others. I mean, sometimes when you know people, it is getting even closer to you. And after I have come to learn and have all my wonderful friends like you in the States, I am even more aware about what's going on, because I really think a lot about it. That is the most important thing. That is so right, Mary. And I am so pleased to hear that. Hello, Emma. Welcome. It has been a while. I have actually tried to write to you, Emma, but my phone has some issues. It doesn't like the cold here in Denmark. So it keeps closing down every time it's getting cold. It's sort of blacking out every time you try to write. So I am doing okay, and I hope you are too, all of you, that you are safe. Um, and I can tell you they have yeah, that little stinger phone. I mean, this is, oh, it might be a new battery. Yeah, but Mary, it is a brand new phone. I mean, I got it for Mother's Day, but maybe you're right. I'll check that on it. Thank you, Mary. Yes. So, but here in Denmark, when we get very very cold weather, we also get a very very moist weather. It's very wet. The air is very moist, because we have a lot of rain. Yeah, it may not holding a charge. Oh, I didn't thought about that. You might be right. Yes, it's very damp here. Like in Britain, Emma, I was seeing something from Britain. Um, oh my dear, lot of rain and damp and cold. So we are like Britain. No, phones don't like moisture. But you're probably right, Mary. I am going to check that. So, and my chicken wing is doing a little better. I can lift my arm, stretch it now. I can almost do that. Yeah, I can put it under a pillow. Yes. So I have even tried that, but sometimes it tells me that I'm not allowed to put anything on top of it. But I don't care. I won't. But it's a great idea to keep it warm. So I hope Amber is okay. I haven't heard from her. Um, I hope she's safe. I have sent prayers to her that she should be okay. and Soto and Kansas, all of you girls. I have even been, putting on light for you. So in the church, and sending prayers that you're doing good, hopefully. And as you can see, I have even tried here to knit. I won't fly anywhere. Oh, thank you. Bless you, Jimmy. Oh, bye, Lainey, and thank you for coming by. It was so great to see you. Yeah. So, oh, you sent for Tracy. I have got some few message from Tracy. I am so happy, and as you can see, Kathy, I wrote it on because I was also thinking you girls might not understand what happened to me, and for you not to worry, I wrote it in the beginners crafting group because so it was not volunteered break I had to do. So I hope she's okay. So and I could feel your prayers, I could feel your concern because I keep thinking about you girls, and I was wondering, and I said I better sort of write it to you because I was actually hoping that it shouldn't take so long for them to see that this person wasn't right about what she was accusing me for, but that's how it is. So I am really also happy to see you again, Claire, all of you. Also because I have promised, I have even saved a pumpkin because I wanted to show you girls how to make this pumpkin, right? And so I still have it in my kitchen. So we are going to cook for Christmas dinners and pumpkin pies and stuff like that. I even prepared a lot of glass to store it into, and yes, I had the victory and I am so pleased. Thank you, Kathleen. As I wrote, it is like, God sees everything and God is good all the time, but you also have to do your part of it and sort of listen to the blessings and see the blessings and always remember he believes in you. When you need him. So what I was actually trying, as you can see, yeah, and they found out, Emma, because they went in and tried to sort of look all my videos and said that I had only nice nice videos, and I have a very nice behavior. So, and no matter how little clothes I was wearing, apparently it was very decent and nice. So, yeah. And as you can see, these are my colors. I love them very much. This is an old knitting. I was hoping this is for a dress in cotton. Um, but as you can see, it takes a time. Yeah, some people need to get their own lives, but also, Lynn, what we were talking about, right, is that some people are so sad and, and so sick that they can't handle people that are having a good time. Yeah, exactly what Katie you were saying there, and I like the comment you made on the one I put on about what you're doing to people. You have to rely come back to you, and it is about jealousy. And I mean, some person said, but I can't remember when you're so sick you can't. But I said, you know what? God sees everything, and God remember, and it's God that is the judgment, and that's how it is. And you know what? You're not getting better by sitting. Yeah. So it is stopped now, and it's sad. Yeah. So we can just pray. So, but yeah, and it's exactly what it's all about, Katie. Get rid of them. I mean, these people, tell them to seek help, because you know what? Get a life. And I keep telling people like you do, Katie, we don't need all the negativity. I mean, just turn away from it and shake your head and say, I keep saying, get away, devil. I mean, get away, disappear, devil, because that's what it is. I mean, it's the devil that whisper, and I say, you what? I don't care about your shit. Get lost. So just tell the devil to get lost. I mean, it's because you don't want to. Oh, thank you. Love you too, Janet. Yeah, I have reading glasses, medium, so that's why I have to go and say, close eye, so I can see what you're saying. So that's what we need to do. We need to take care of ourselves too. So that's how we have to do it. I mean, tell them to, yeah, mind their own business. So yeah, and Kathleen, I even wear, see, I got these marvelous thick socks. So that's how it is. Exactly, Katie. Yes, it is inside us. I mean, and we all have our happy place. Mine is when I'm very warm and cozy, and yeah, I love my socks. I even got the other here. See, I was so lucky. See, this is my happy mail. Yay! From Kathleen, I can assure you. They're so cozy. I even yesterday I was so cold on my hands, Kathleen. So I was actually sitting with the socks on my hands. See, like this. Yeah. my God, I can't read the chat on my phone. I mean, I'm so impressed when people can do that. Oh, yes, Mary. They're so warm. I mean, I have never seen this type of cozy socks. So I can assure you they appreciate it because it's something you just can't go and buy here. So I love it. I love it. I even got a pair with sparkles onto it. So they're in my... Oh, you are buzzed up. Oh, yeah, I love socks. Yeah. But Florida, it is, I think it has something to do with the climate. There's something wrong. I mean, have you heard that actually in the Saudi Arabia desert, there has been so much rain that the camels has been drowning in mud? I mean, they have actually never experienced so much rain. They have actually got, on 1 week, the desert got so much rain. I mean, that they had normally would take about 20 years or more. They had on 24 hours, and they showed in the news here in Denmark about pictures and movies about you saw camels totally, I mean, flushed away by flood water in the desert. So yeah, something. Hello, Tris. Hello, wonderful friend. Oh, my sweet Soto. Love you, dear. Missed you. Oh, I'm so happy to see both of you. I have been thinking a lot about you. So, and Soto, I am making a new packet for you because it seems the post office has lost your packet and Sherry's. They can't find it, but I have extra for you. So I have been fast crocheting some new ones. So I sent the white and the black and the paper and the extra. So I am crocheting some new one. Yeah, I know, sweetheart, but the last I sent the first, can remember I told you I want to say send a first packet for you, and I packed the paper and some of the dollies, and I lost the letter packets because I have lost a lot of mail. Oh, bye, Janet. Yes, thank you for coming by. It was so lovely to see you. But I am going to figure it out, Soto, so no worries. Thank you. I won't. It was so good to see you, Janet. Yeah, I have so much happy thoughts for you girls. Yes. Oh, yes. That is okay. I'll keep on. Thank you for coming by, Katie. It is early for you girls. And say hey to the little guy from me. Yeah, he's so lovely. So, thank you, Soto. Hello, Crafty Kitty, Miss Kitty. Good to see you. Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. Yeah, I'll stay on for you. So good to see you, Miss Kitty and Soto. You know what? I'll go and warm some coffee. So hang on. Yeah, so it is so good. So, but I am doing okay. I hope you are doing okay, all of you. And I hope you're safe. I really do, from bottom of my heart. So, oh, it's good. I am so pleased to see all of you. I can barely leave you, but I need to go and get some coffee. So please stay on. I'll be right back to you. Sorry. Hope you have the new ones. Oh, I have missed you so much. Everyone, see? I got this one too. But sorry, Kathleen, I haven't even worn this. because I fell in love with the colors, and I am going to save this one for nice when I go out, because I have a beautiful black belt with sparkles onto it. I got this is from wonderful Kathleen Elliott, if you want her last name, my wonderful dear friend, in a happy mail, like this one here. So, because I was, when the packet came and I said, yay, I am going to show it. And I was, no, you can't live stream. And I was like, no, I can't wait. I can't wait. So I simply just opened it and took it on. And I mean, this is so precious. Yeah, it is so comforting and warm. Thank you. And I got these wonderful tea towels. I have these already, 2 of them in use in the kitchen. Kathleen. Yeah, I am started to live in mine too. I can assure you they are so comfort. And I am so in love with these. So I already have 2. Normally I have 3 old clothes diapers, but look what I got. I got real dish towels. Yes, and I want to see this is yeah. So they are very warm because they're windproof. So see, I got this Grateful Harvest. I even put it upside down. So I got 4 of these and I love them. And some wonderful napkins in my wonderful happy mail. So my son was very asking, yeah, they absorb very nicely. I found out normally I just use an old bed sheet or something. I think my son, I asked my son and he said, yeah, Mom, it must be the first time I ever had what you can say professional or like this of a real customized dish towels. But it's not true. I actually have one more, but it's kind of very worn out. But I have actually never sort of thought about buying them. And they're so soft. And I was actually thinking you can use them also for when you wash hands, to dry your hands into them, because they're very soft and so beautiful. So I love them. I really do. So you call them terry cloth? Yes. Okay. Here in Denmark, we call them microfiber. Oh, Kathleen. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's nice. Yeah. I found out they're very soft. It's because I am so. Some people will say I am cheap, but I don't know. I mean, I use the things I have, and when money is little, you don't just go out and buy a lot of, I mean, stuff that, yeah, economical. Yes, Emma, I will call it that, because you have to consider you don't. So welcome back, Clara. Good to see you again. Lovely. I mean, you don't just go and spend money on all sort of things. So yeah, thrifty. I mean, it has to be used and reused, and I have to, it has to have squeezed every possibility out of it before it sort of, the last option is direct out. But and a lot of things are made to last a long time. I mean, that they really are. So yeah, and as you can see today, I have put up a little Victorian style here. So and you can hear the wind. I can actually hear the wind sort of. Yeah, yeah, and an idiot. I am not allowed to say that. Yeah, yeah, me too, Kathleen. Oh, good morning, Ashley. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Emma. Yes. So it is oh. Ooh, that is cold. Oh, Mary, yeah, the wind comes, sneaking in. So even from my new windows, that's the most horrible part of it. My new windows are not wind firm. There are simply so much draft from them. I mean, it's horrible. You can actually see the curtain do like this. Even if the window is actually closed, it's drafting from them. Yeah. So I have missed you too, Ashley. It has been a while. Hope you're doing great. Yeah. Oh, you have that, Mary? Yeah. Yeah, I would go to do that, Kathleen, or make some frames with plastic. Chaba is doing great. Yeah, this house I live in, Mary, is from 1935. So, but my guess your house is older. So you better stay safe and warm and wrap yourself into warm clothes. Oh, Ashley, 1 week for your wedding. Congratulations. Oh, you must be stressed off. Just promise me, Ashley, don't be a Bridezilla. Please stay bridal. And I can assure you, I have seen. So, but you will be a wonderful bride, Ashley. Oh, thank you for sharing that. Yeah. Please stay sweet, Angel. So, yeah. Oh, it's good to see you. That is good, and we know that, Ashley. So wonderful. Yeah. So I have been out and I have been donated warm things, and Chaba is very happy because thanks to the donations and a little sale, I haven't sold so much paper and napkins that I hope. Hello, Renee. Welcome. Thank you so. Oh, I am glad to, and I am so glad to be back, Renee. I can assure you. I am, and I will come back again. Stay on and start up some little crafty things I can do with one hand. But we will manage. So there has been some very happy mothers out there. I look so cold. It is cold here. It is not warm. At least you can't see me breathing. Yeah, I can always cook for you. I will do that. So I have promised to show you to cook a Danish Christmas middag and some pumpkins and other stuff. So we can keep, and I have no heat in the kitchen. So when I do, you will probably see when it's getting colder, my breath will sort of, you know. So it is hot where you are. Last time we spoke, Ashley, you were cold. So you sent Tracy back all the love, Emma. I am going to write to Tracy when I get a little more power. It was so lovely of her. I miss her, and I have sent so many prayers for Tracy. She hasn't been easy. And thank you, Emma. And you are in the beginning of the summer now. Yeah. So here it is beginning to winter. Very cold. Yeah. So, but it's lovely. I mean, it is so nice. I am not so fancy about warm weather. I am not. So, and thank God, I now have some very decent to be wear in the summer, and some very nice for winter, colorful. So I am going to look like I never changed my clothes because I will live in this one. So, and the black white one when it has to be very fine. So, and what have I been doing? Yeah, you're also in the beginning, Sherry. Yes. And soon, before we know it, it will be Christmas. So, yeah. So before we know it is Christmas again, and I have told myself there's no such thing as Merry Holiday, Happy Holiday. No, it is Merry Christmas. It is Merry Christmas because that's what it's about. So no matter what, and I don't care as about who I offend. It is Merry Christmas or Jolly Good Christmas. It is no such thing as a holiday. It is Christmas. Christmas is Ashley, Christmas is so expensive that you allow it to be. The problem with Christmas, if people say Christmas is too expensive, that is because you're letting it be expensive because it doesn't have to be. And people are, thinking and being sort of brainwashed from all these commercials and horrible stuff. It is not about, buying a lot of stuff. It's about being kind to each other and be there for each other. No, you don't need put a lot of money into it. I can assure you an ordinary dish made a little special which tastes just as fine a Christmas Eve as a turkey. If you can't afford a turkey, then make a murkey. Have you ever heard about a wartime murkey? No? It is where actually you make it from grounded beef meat or what you have and mix it like a stuffing and then you shape it, with a murkey. Yes, I am going to show you how to make a murkey. Have you ever heard about it? It is actually from Britain. It is actually a British invention, Emma, from the Second World War. Because Britain was under attack from Hitler. Britain is an island, so they have to grow, and there was, ration on anything. So the government actually hired some people. Yes, Emma, and actually hired some people to make, recipes for these sad things you can get from food. I can give you a link, Emma, from a series. It's called Wartime. Just give me a minute. I'll show you. Um, I am looking for it, so please don't. Um,
They're keeping people going. And this was first in the new series now and on BBC HQ, Peace is about to be shattered on the wartime farm. In September 1939, Britain stood on the brink of the Second World War. To avoid defeat, one battle would become more important than any other. The battle to produce food. Two-thirds of Britain's food was imported. And now there was a threat from the Nazi blockade. To the nation, an agricultural revolution of proportions was needed.
So here I'm back. Yeah, but it was like, you can get some grounded meat and stuff like that, Lynn. Yeah, I mean, they didn't have anything. So, yeah. So it is, I mean, yeah. Oh, it says that it's banned in your country for copyright. It is, I mean, it is a British, it is a British one. How can it be banned in Britain? Oh no, Emma. Then I want to show you. It's a British. It is with Ruth Goodman, and it is, yeah, it is YouTube in a shell. Yeah. Oh my dear. Uh, oh, Emma. Yeah, but it is from BBC Prime. It is actually a BBC. Um, yeah, or try, Emma. You can also Google it. It's called Wartime in Britain, or Wartime. Yeah, Christmas and something like that. But the recipes you can actually go in. So, but it is look very good. Monkey balls. That sounds crazy. Yeah. Oh, you have 7 fishes here in Denmark. We have a tradition that says 7 different types of kale, actually, but we very fast sort of. Oh, native call. It's okay, Emma. Oh, but I am so glad to see you, Soto, and I am going to tell you something that our friend Andre, thanks to help and donations, it is succeeded to find him a little camping wagon and put it in a field where he can stay. And that means that we have found a warm place for Andre and Odin, his dog. So he is a little more protected from the cold and has a little more freedom. Yeah. So, and he thank you all, like the rest of them, for buying napkins and donations. I haven't sold so many, but yeah. So we have our Christmas Eve is the 24th December, and I have decided this year I am celebrating it with other poor people in the church. So yeah, I am, because our church, Anna Kirke, is doing that. They are celebrating and they are making a Christmas dinner for lonely and homeless and So yeah, you need to show us, Lynn. That sounds wonderful. I need to see traditional feast of 7 fishes. Oh, yeah. Or you can just use the picture from last year, Lynn. If it's the same feast, you can just put the last year pictures, and we just want to see it. Okay. Oh, you have just Xmas breakfast, and that's it. Yeah, but it must also be difficult for you girls to get all the stuff you need. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly, Lynn. Normally, I eat Christmas dinner at an ordinary day. I mean, I have always thought it was too much food. I mean, there's no need when you're only 2 persons. I mean, to cook an entire, I mean, for an entire battalion, but you're only 2 persons. So it has been after how many people we are, and sometimes we just cook it in smaller scale than, so we don't have so much waste, and it also saves a lot of money. So yeah. Okay, that sounds great, Lynn. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, but I think it's funny. A British, I mean, series is not. Hmm, yeah. So, and you can't see it. Wonder if I can post it on Facebook and people can see it there. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, to the music. I didn't thought about that, Lynn. Yeah, it might. That's why. Yeah. So it could easily be that. Yeah, of course, Emma. Welcome back, sweetheart. I can stay a little longer. So maybe I can come up later because it is early for a lot of you. But I know, Emma, it is Britain, so it's dinner time. Oh, so do you didn't have to. I love you. So everything I share, you know me. Every little I am sharing it out for the people now. It is so sweet of you. Thank you, my friend. I have also been, thinking about the people because now found out we have even more. There's 50 more young people below 18 and over 18 because people are not getting paid children's money more for their children as soon as they turn 18. So they are sort of kicking out the children. So we have a lot of young people out there, homeless, that Chopper is out, and we are trying to find places for them for the winter. And we are also collecting for a public Christmas. Hello, Teresa. it seems that I need to send you a new package. The post office has lost some mail. So, but don't worry, sweetheart, I have replacement for you. So, but it will take some time. As I wrote to you, they are sort of, yeah. And besides that the Danish government has actually regretted that they have sold the postage. So they're actually starting to talk about they want to make their own again. Yeah, I am going to tell you something that sounds so wonderful, Emma. This year, I am going to do that. I am going to make a reversed calendar, Christmas calendar gift. And I have found 2 boxes. And I am going to start the 1st of December. You buy, for example, when you're shopping, you buy, for example, some chickpeas or soup or anything, and you put it in the box. And when it's the 24th of December, and the second day you can actually put some rice or food and stuff, and the 24th of December, we are actually donated them to homeless people and the poor people to get a food box. So I am going to try that this year. And we call it a reversed calendar. So instead of starting, open up, instead of that, we buy extra food, rice, oil, food that can last, cereal, powdered milk. So I love you too, Teresa. Thank you, Kathleen. You have the bail money for me. Thank you. Yeah, I am going to end up in jail one day. But at least there are free food in the jails. As a come on. The inmates have a lot greater service than the older ones. So I got a free roof, free food, free exercise. Free TV and free shower. It is I can take bath every day. I got my own room. I can get a new education in jail. Oh my god. But I would prefer if I could have my kitty with me. So but I am so happy you girls have the bail money for me if it should happen. But yes, I think it's a great idea to make a reversed calendar. So take a box, put in some toys, Yes. Oh, I'm so happy to be back to you. Have a great day, Lynn. Oh, yes, and at Yelsa too. I love you too, Lynn. Thank you for coming by. So wonderful to see you. So, love to you. Have a great day and take care. So, yeah, it is sad but true. And I have also promised you girls to show how to make candle lights. So I am going to do that. And I have missed you. I have really missed you, Teresa. So wonderful to be back here and see all of you. I mean, so wonderful. Yeah, and you too, Emma, and have a great dinner. Yes. Oh, thank you. And you take care. So wonderful. I mean, yeah, sorry I can't do a lot of craft today, but my arm is tricky. But it's so good to see all of you again. I have really missed you. So, yeah, it is, I mean, yeah, my arm got a little worse, but it is frozen, yes. So it is because it does need a surgery, but I don't want to do the surgery on my arm, so I am going to alternatives. And I have my best friend, she took me and she sort of speak with big language. So at least I got a doctor to sort of drain it out. So at least I can do this, but it hurt like, yeah. So I can't do this with this arm. I can't lift it like this, and I can't move it backwards. So when I have to get undressed, I have to sort of have one to help me. So, and it's wonderful to see you, Teresa. And the weather doesn't help, no. But I'm keeping it warm, and I can do like this, and it is a great things to do if I sort of help it up. So, and I am very pleased for what I can do. I can learn to live with it. Absolutely. It is absolutely nothing that's is going to stop me for trying and being creative. And I haven't taken any painkillers today, so you also have to be careful. I am taking care of it, Teresa. That's a promise, and you can believe I do. So I take a lot of rest with the arm. I don't overwork it. I have been pretty good of using my right arm. I mean, the hardest part is that left hand is my dominant arm. Like people, I do a lot of reflex. So I have to be careful not to sort of reflex trying to grab something or stretch out, but it will do. As you can see, everything here is moving because of wind. So, oh, thank you, Teresa. So, but I thought, you know what? It has been so long. I need to see you girls and know that you are all right, and hopefully you are in good spirit. That means a lot to me, and we have to send a lot of prayers out for the people who doesn't have anything. I mean, this is sad business. But as the good book says, we are in the end of time. We really are. But I am going to say to you, I am warm, and I have these very warm, lovely socks on, and yeah, I do have this very lovely, warm, beautiful kaftan. Here in Denmark, we call them kaftans. And as you can see, I got light in my here, if you can see it, behind me and next to me and on top of me. I also have one of these ancient, these are actually from an old church. These light hangers. So they're actually pretty old. And other ways, Philip is doing great. Philip, he is still popping up with new kits and new leaves. Oh, I love you, Teresa. I have missed doing them, I can assure you. So it is so wonderful to be able, it is to go back and see you girls, and yeah. So, but I will show you how to make these little crocheted angels. I don't know if you can see them in the packets, but these are crocheted Christmas angels. For my Christmas tree, made out of purple. As you can see, they are very simple to crochet. You start up with a circle and crochet. So it is very beautiful. So, oh, thank you, So we're going to show you. And I am also crocheting dollies because I'm so happy I can crochet. I know Joey, I don't know if Joey is still here, but I have also made some signatures for out of junk mail for my journals. Later on, I have collected a lot of junk paper and stuff like that. I have collected and cut a lot of beautiful paper that is going into the shops together. I'm still thinking about it, but it is easier for me to make my shop private and do it here on Facebook and YouTube, because I can actually ship it cheaper than these places, because they demand double up of shipment if I have to go through Etsy, or there's another one called Sabi or something. The problem is that they're very, I mean, they're charged twice as much in shipping of so, and I believe it's more so they can sort of put a little extra in their pockets, because I was thinking about it, and it will be, I can send it cheaper than they can do it. And there are negotiations about that. We need a better post service here in Denmark, so we are hoping that something will happen soon. or the Swedish post service will pull themselves together. Exactly, Kathleen. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes they can be very cruel. And I have heard about people that sort of haven't got anything out of it, and they actually lost money or paid extra money to have that sales account. So it's not cheap to rely on, or like Amazon and stuff like that, because in the end there's this guy that, like a certain Ronald Hump. I am not explaining who Ronald Hump is, but here in Denmark we have a character live in US, and we call him Ronald Hump, and he is a very fine businessman because he likes, to use other people's money, and sort of for his own winning, or what do you call it? And that means they don't care because you're just a little guy. And it also gives me even more vision about that. It's poverty. Oh, thank you, Turtle Creativity. Hello, welcome, and thank you. Yes, I am also happy to be back, and so much love back to you. So glad to see you, Turtle. Welcome. So it is like it is. Poverty doesn't exist because we can't afford it, but it is because we can't satisfy the rich people. They will keep demanding. So, yeah. So that's how it is. Oh my God. It has also been so wonderful to see you girls. It really have. So, and I think my arm is complaining because I have just done my laundry. So wonderful. So, yeah. But it's so, it's like I have friends and visitors here. So happy. So happy. So, but I promise you, I will be live streaming. I will come back and visit you very soon again. And I have been visiting all of your channels. I can see you. I can show you. And we are going to cook a little bit. And I have promised to show you how I make recycled candles. No, me not. I can assure you so too. Oh no, 2 weeks. It was the hardest 2 weeks I have ever. Trust me. So I have really, had some very nasty thoughts for that person. I can assure you, and been angry, but I have also told myself, you know what? I don't want to sort of let that ruin my life, or I have just used the time to prepare and thought about things that I want to show you girls. And I have had Chopper here. He says hello, and as I told you, Soto, we have found one place for a lot of them. Andre and Odin says thank you and very grateful. And I mean, it has been so wonderful. Yeah, I am tired because sometimes this chicken wing of mine doesn't want to sleep. If you understand, it can wake me up in the morning. So, and I we don't we don't want more ugly people. Thank you, Kathleen. And because I was early up, Teresa, now it is actually a 6:45 here in Denmark evening, and I was up about 6 o'clock this morning to make morning coffee for Chopper, warm coffee and warm soup, and I am on my way to the kitchen, and I am going to make some pancakes, fry bread, actually, gypsy fry bread. I have seen a lot of Native Americans make fry breads. It is very satisfying to see how they sort of learn to survive on fry bread. But it's fun is that it is actually also existed here in Denmark in the old time, especially great grandma was gypsy born, and they made a sort of fry bread too. But they made them with what do you call it? Coconut oil. They fried it in coconut oil. At that time, it was cheap. We don't need no more ugly persons. Thank you, Turtle. You're absolutely right. We don't need them. And it is okay for us to say, you know what? Why don't you go and make your own business? Because we don't want you. If you want your life to be miserable, it is your choice, but don't you dare try to make my life miserable because you cannot handle to see other people being happy. And that is because we are chose ourselves to be happy, and we are meeting each other, and we have this wonderful forum here. So we don't need ugly people. We don't need them. So thank you, Tris. Yeah. And you're welcome, King. So that is what it's about. So I am going to show you also how to make candles, how I recycle candles, how I make the pumpkin. I have saved a pumpkin and some other stuff. So we will be cooking, baking, and of course there will also be some painting. I need to make some more of this fake leather for journals cover, because there's a reply on the black one, and recycling, absolutely recycling. So there will be a load of that because I need to start up recycling a lot of things. And what do you do with things you don't need or use is also important. So how you can make your own dog bed out of old scraps, I am going to show you how you make your own filling. If you have it, you have these wonderful little fur babies. How we can make some warm beds. Out of old clothes that you simply cut up and make into fillings, and take an old sweater and stuff it out and make a wonderful little bed you don't need. And how to make, there was actually one that asked me if I could show you how to make a stick horse. I don't know if you call it a stick horse, but you know this like a broomstick with a horse head on it. And I promised to show how to make a unicorn out of recycled materials. So this is also one of these things. And yeah, so it'll be fun stuff, recycling. And I am going to do it because I want to make some Christmas gifts for the children at the hospitals and homeless children. And so, yes, Chopper is not home, but he says hello. I'll tell him you said hello. And he has promised to be here tonight because it's very cold. I don't like him walk on the streets at night. So you can say hello to him. I just need to check. Nope. So, and Chopper says hello. He's very happy. I have even made his favorite lemon cake for him. Yeah, so that's one part of it. And I have been writing a lot of fun stuff down for you. And I finally got a date on when they started to sort of start with the bathroom. They're starting about the 6th of January. So as you can see, it is already there, 3 months delayed. And that means 4 weeks in January, I don't have a bathroom and a toilet. And they want me to go down in the backyard, and I say no go. So I am going to invention Victorian toilet chair. I found a chair, old chair. I have taken off the seat. Okay, Teresa, you go and have a good night. Thank you for coming. A good day because it's daytime now. Bye, lovely. Love you. And thank you for coming by, Teresa. Yes. So I don't know what these young people think about when they sort of start to, arrange things like that. So, but I am not the recycle queen for nothing. So we are going to invent something. So it with, yes, homemade lemon cake. Soto, I am just reading a little back. So yes, and I am also going to show you girls how we make this Danish favorite. We are calling it a lemon moon, but I don't have any round Yes, of course I do, but you know what? I think it is easier to cut it in squares. So I like my cake squares. I'm not to round cakes. So yes, lemon cake with real lemons into it. Um, and no eggs because I don't know about you girls, but I think eggs is very expensive. And I have all these old vintage recipes that has gone through by my great grandma from her mom and here. So, and there was a time, when you can only have eggs if you have hens, and hens didn't lay eggs in the winter. And even in the winter, I mean, people like to have a cake. So they invented recipes for cakes and fry bread and stuff like that without eggs. So I have a lot of these and like without milk because you didn't have milk when the cows had the calves and in the winter. And you know what, they were more concerned about that. Yeah, so they sort of, survived on their time of year. I mean, you don't eat fresh fruit in the winter time, and there's a lot of waste of food and stuff like that. So I live very economic, and we live very healthy. And Chopper told me that he is very. I mean, he started to have a. I mean, eat a lot because he loved my food. I mean, he's so happy to come here to be spoiled with his. I pack him into his sleeping bag, and I bake cakes for him. I make pancakes, fry breads, meat cakes, and I need to show you girls how to make a murky. Um, I need to show you how to make a murky. That's so we also have a dish here. You call it meatloaf. We call it like a camouflage bunny or something. False rabbit. My son calls it false rabbit. It has nothing to do with a rabbit. It is also grounded meat, which turned into like a stuffing, and then it is shaped like this and covered with bacon. And it is the same thing about the murky made in the Second World War, where they actually use parsnip roots, like a carrot, these white carrots as we call them, as legs, and cover it all up in bacon. So you have like a turkey shape, but it is actually, chopped up meat or grounded meat. Because you couldn't have all these animals because they didn't have anything. And you know what, a lot of these old recipes, I mean, they were really tasty, and sometimes, I mean, it is great to try them out to see, but because sometimes we take too much for granted and we are too brainwashed. I mean, people are starting to tell us what we can eat and what we cannot eat. And we don't want that. I mean, we know how to cook. It's like all these stupid people don't trying to teach us old recycled teens. I would prefer we are recycled teens. We are not old people. How to cook because we know how to do it, and that's how it should be. So yes, lemon cakes. So yeah, I mean, there's so much going on around about people trying to brainwash you to do this and do that, and I also just thought about, it is like the big companies that forget something. If you don't pay your workers can't afford to buy your product, and that means if nobody has the money for bio products, of course you're not selling anything. And that is also one of the things that these rich people, they put too much in their own pockets and sort of getting blind. They're blinded by money, paper, and they're sort of forgetting that the more you stick in your pockets, you less people have, you less they buy, and that means you can't produce something and expect people to buy it, but because they don't have any money, and so people need money for buying your products. And if you don't pay your workers, there's no one to buy your products. So, and the saddest part is the only one that sort of walk out of it with the pocket in the money in the pocket is the big guy. So sad enough. So yeah, I can see we have 4 people back, and it must be time for you girls to dinner time. And I hope I will see you later. Perhaps say hi again later. And yeah, you can come with me to the kitchen because I have missed you. So, and I have been on for 2 hours. It has been lovely 2 hours. Yes, I will be back on later tonight because it is 7 o'clock now. And I think I will show you later in the kitchen, a couple hours or so. I just need to lie down a little bit, have some water and some rest, and you can join me in the kitchen. So thank you, Soto. Yes, it will be so lovely to see you, and thank you all of you that dropped by. So hopefully we'll see you later in the kitchen. And for you, mahalo, tida, vi ses, Danish, bye. And so good to see you, Claire, Kathleen, Tris. So see you later, all of you. Bye. Love you. It has been so wonderful. Thank you for now. Kiss, hug, and bye. Love you.